Amazing. Hello. I honestly don't really know how to start this video. I haven't posted on YouTube in a while. I missed it a lot, to be fair. I think I was waiting to find a perfect reason to stop posting again, especially content that is not music related. And the more I was waiting, the more I realized that I don't have one, first of all, and also I don't need one. So here I am. Hello. I've just been missing YouTube and the depth of it, or at least the depth that I've witnessed on it or that I've experienced, which I'm going to talk about a bit more today, especially also to kind of introduce this new concept, this podcast, this new format. I wanted to try something simple, which is literally me just talking. I've always used this platform mainly to share music, and that's how I started on here. And from that came one video in particular, which I'm going to talk about more in depth, which is a cover of Mac Miller, which was the very first video that I posted on here. I remember I filmed it very quickly. It was right before an English exam that I aced. Just pressed record, filmed it. My best friend pushed me to post it on YouTube because we are both very big fans of Mac Miller. And yeah, she was just like, you have to post it on YouTube, you have to post it on YouTube. And back in 2018, also, YouTube was like a very big deal because we still weren't really on TikTok. When did TikTok start? It became a sensation like 2019, 2020, I think, during COVID times, even though it existed before. But I remember that's when everyone started using TikTok. But anyways, so I posted that video, very first video, and I did not expect, of course, the response that it got. And this is what I wanted to talk about as well. Somehow, I had no intention when I posted this. I had zero expectations, nothing. And that video reached a lot of people. I'm very grateful for it still after 6 years. I'm so grateful for this video and everything that it created, or at least gathered. With me wasn't the numbers, but it was what was going on in the comment section, mainly, of that one video. What I witnessed was just so overwhelmingly beautiful and human. People weren't just talking to me, but they were also talking to each other, uplifting each other, talking about their mental health, their fears, their love, their wins, their anything. Literally, people were just, it was a meeting pool for so many different kinds of people, and of course a lot of Mac Miller's fan base, which I think also is so beautiful to witness because it's to the image of his music, right? The depth and the humanness, the authenticity, everything I saw in these comments, in the comment section, also from Mac Miller fans, was just so mirroring towards Mac Miller's music and his artistry. I don't know how to explain that. I just know that that feeling stayed with me ever since, till this day. And I've been thinking about it a lot, especially recently, way much more. And I'm going to spare the details, but I think a lot of things recently happened in my life where I was constantly being brought back to that one video, and I kept thinking of YouTube and that one video and the community that it gathered, and I wanted to find something that meant as much as that moment meant for me, or that comment section meant for me, what this video had given for a few minutes to people. Just, I think, a space where people felt comfortable sharing and talking about how they felt truly, how they're doing truly, without masking anything. And yeah, I think it really, it gave me a sense of purpose. Like, this is what I value and this is what I want to do. And this is also mainly why I do music. But I think there's many other beautiful ways where we can gather a community and express ourselves authentically, outside of music, even though music is one of my favorite ways to do it. But I think also something that I really, really enjoy doing that I haven't done that much on YouTube or on social media is talking and verbalizing things and sitting down with other people, with you. It's just something that I enjoy doing, and that's always been really important for me. And yeah, all these thoughts came from that one video and me, self-reflecting a lot recently about that and about the feeling that I've had that I've completely lost over the years. And something so strong as that people, strangers, were talking to each other in the comment section and, trying to cheer each other up or just sharing their life, their relationship towards Mac Miller's music, how it helped them, blah, 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 towards the cover as well, how they enjoyed it, what it provides for them for a few minutes of peace, of calm in this crazy, crazy ass world. And yeah, it didn't even stop in 2018 because it kept on going for a couple of years, or at least it came through waves, right? It started, going down a little bit, and then I remember it came back up in 2020 when COVID hit and first lockdown started. A lot of people came back on that video or discovered that video again because for some reason the algorithm pushed it forward again. And I thought that was so beautiful because obviously, I mean, maybe not obviously, but the algorithm pushed it forward because people were scared and sad and just unsure of what the state of the world was going to be. Remember first lockdown? Like, I thought the world was ending completely. And people came back to that comment section talking about how they're doing during that first lockdown, how COVID has impacted them so far. And yeah, I just thought I witnessed in front of me a space that has been created under one of my video. And I'm not saying like it's because of me. It's, if anything, it's because of Mac Miller. But it was just so beautiful to witness that I was a piece that was allowing this to happen. And I thought it was just so beautiful. It really overwhelmed me so much. I remember crying so much reading people's comments because it wasn't even just on YouTube, but it got to the point, and I remember back at that time, I didn't put my Instagram, but people found my Instagram because it's the exact same thing as my YouTube name. And people were also texting me, DMing me, and I was receiving, when I posted the video, I think just for a few days, I can't remember if it was like for a week or whatever, but every day I would wake up and have like 100 more followers or comment, like DMs, like a lot of them, of people just talking to me about their lives and how they're feeling. I've missed that. I've missed the communication that I think I completely lost in whatever I decided to do next. That comment section became a meeting point. Not because of me, but because of what people felt safe enough to bring there. Looking back again, I think it reflected what his music gave to people, which is honesty, vulnerability, permission to feel whatever you're feeling, That experience pushed me to post more, and just pursue my musical career and just persevere in general. I also ended up moving to London almost 6 years ago. and I've been doing music ever since. I eventually signed with management, so and so and so, and I kept going. But somewhere along the way, something shifted. I didn't stop creating, but I stopped doing essentially what was at the core of everything that I truly valued, which was conversing. Conversing? I'm not sure about that one. Let's say it exists. Conversing. Having conversations, sorry, with people, talking, expressing, exchanging with people online, which I used to do a lot. Whether that was on YouTube after the .0 cover or on Instagram more and more, I was being very vocal about mental health and all of the things that, matter to me. And I can't remember how or why, but I slowly and slowly stopped doing it, and I was just posting to post. And posting to post, I don't mind on platforms like Instagram or TikTok, for example. But on YouTube, it became so... It was like I just completely ditched YouTube to the side. And I was just like, let me just post whatever single audio I have, music video, and that's it. Bye-bye. I was literally just doing this, posting, and then yeeting myself out. And I think I stopped talking about all the things that mattered to me, or I stopped doing the thing that mattered to me most, which was talking, having conversations openly, honestly, and encouraging also people expressing themselves vulnerably online and publicly, which is, difficult. Like, it's a difficult thing. Not everyone can do that. And this is also why I was so touched, because it was a lot of people doing something that's not that I'm gonna cry. What the fuck? Wait a second. This is my first video in this format. I'm not gonna cry yet. I'm probably gonna cry so many times because I'm a crybaby. You'll know if I do more videos like this. I'm probably gonna cry every video. But it's okay, because this is the thing also that I wanted to say, is that it's not a difficult... it is a difficult thing. Nowadays, in this society as well, I think, to be openly vulnerable and not it being frowned upon or being told that it's a weakness. I just thought it was so human to witness that many people, thousands of people, commenting, sharing, and being true. Goddamn, being true and honest. So yeah, I think I got lost in not what I was doing or why I was doing the things I was doing, like music and stuff, but how was I doing it. And over the past years, I've changed a lot, like I think all of you. I stepped away from things that no longer felt aligned. I broke contracts. I moved environments. A lot of changes. And I definitely questioned a lot of my directions. I also spent time in Thailand for a while, helping out, supporting an NGO to provide a musical program for young refugees from Myanmar. I'm going to spare like all the details. This is not my LinkedIn profile, but a lot of things have happened, and also the experiences that I've had so far with different NGOs, which is also something that I really value doing. It brought me back to something very simple for me, which is presence, listening, and human connection. Throughout all of that, something kept pulling me back mentally to those early days that I've had on YouTube, to that one first video, to that one comment section. Not because of the views, not because of the attention that it got, truly because of the space, of that space. And this is what I've missed. Not the attention, but the space. I miss the feeling of people talking to each other. Honestly, I miss witnessing connection happen in real time, and I miss the honesty and the rawness, and the permission to be unsure, which is what that space, I think, initially also gave, which was, it showed that none of us know what we're doing. Also, it's so normal and it's so human to be unsure, and I think this was a space where we could feel so safe to not know. I don't have all the answers, you don't have all the answers, we don't have all the answers, and let's stop pretending 2 seconds that any of us does. We don't. And again, I don't know if anyone from that specific video community that gathered around that video still is here. This video right here might reach one person, I don't know, and it's completely okay. It was just more to kickstart as well this podcast by self-reflecting back to why I'm doing what I'm doing now and what I want to try and where I'm coming from, and kind of reintroduce myself, I guess, as well. I know it's been a long time. This video might disappear into the internet, and it's completely fine. Nonetheless, I wanted to try, and I wanted to speak in that room that I haven't been in a while and see if anyone would answer back, I guess, or maybe feel the same way that I do. And yeah, I've been thinking more and more about creating a podcast, not in a fixed or rigid way. I think it's important to say that I don't have it all figured out, but I do know what it's about, and it's about being human. Sometimes that will mean, I don't know, talking about mental health, identity, fears, change, wins as well, positive things as well, hopefully. I'm kidding, and sometimes it can be, I don't know, maybe it'll be brain rot for a lot of you. I don't know, I think it's just about sharing that common experience that we're all having, which is life, living life. And I obviously don't want this to be a space where I'm teaching anything to anyone, trying to fix anyone. This is not what it's gonna be. I'm not able to do that also, and this is not what I'm trying to do. Again, I'm also not a professional. I'm not a doctor or whatever on all of these topics, but again, it's just, I wanted to create a space where it feels also like it's you and me sitting down, talking, questioning things, and opening questions sometimes without having the answer. It's, what's the expression? Can you say opening something without ever landing? Or does it have to be like a comparison with... Anyways, sorry as well, because English is not my first language. But yeah, this is the purpose of this podcast. I think we've lost spaces where it's okay to be unsure, and you can express yourself authentically about, I don't know, your vulnerabilities or your fears or your questions. And yeah, I found myself a lot wondering about the people from the comment section of the Dono video, the cover. Not the music video, the cover, because there's 2 of them. And I wonder if any of you are watching that video, how you're doing, truly, because so much has happened, I believe, in 6 years. Yeah, I really wondered how everyone was doing and feeling. Otherwise, if you feel more comfortable, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram. I I will make sure that I check my requests. And yeah, because I truly do care. Sorry to know. And again, this space isn't only for this specific little niche community that came out from that one video, but also for anyone new, anyone that doesn't know what the hell I've been talking about until now. Welcome, first of all. And this is also a space for you, for anyone, truly, anyone that it could interest. We don't need to perform clarity or confidence, or I don't know, you know? This podcast is for thinking out loud together. I think that's a nice way to put it. This space will live here on YouTube, which is going to be mainly, I think, the podcast. And for all my music stuff, it's always on Instagram, for, you know, my events or new singles or whatever, or just cute Instagram pictures. This is on Instagram. And it's going to be anything and everything on TikTok. To separate as well kind of my social medias a bit, and not use YouTube just to post the music stuff that I would usually post on Instagram. I think YouTube is the space where I want a bit more depth, and to slow down and take time, sit down. And probably a lot of people would have posted this kind of like, oh, new format, whatever, after New Year, because it's already Christmas. But yeah, I don't know, I felt like doing it now. I'm just gonna post it now, whatever. And yeah, if you know you have any thoughts or anything you've been wanting to talk about, or I don't know, anything that's on your mind, feel free to leave a comment. For the next episode, I'm moving to Spain in a few days. I'm not ready. I have no clue how I'm gonna organize myself. I need to organize myself. Anyways, that's not important. But yeah, I'm moving to Spain. Yay! I'll probably talk next about what it feels like to move to another country for the second time. England being the first country that I moved to 6 years ago. And I'm deeply, deeply grateful for this life experience and the fact that I get to live in other countries. It's insane. And yeah, just talk about maybe all the doubts, fears, excitement as well that come with such a change. Wherever you are, whoever you are, you watching this, I hope you're having a great Christmas if you're celebrating it. I hope this new year treat you in the kindest way possible. And I hope truly you're doing okay. And I'm sending you so much love. And yeah, thank you for watching this video as well. If you're still here, good job. And also I'm sorry because I'm talking a lot, but I guess that's a point of a podcast, isn't it? Yeah, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for listening, and I'm sending you so much love. And yeah, I'll see you very soon. Bisous.